If you look good with a shirt on, but when you take it off, you have more body fat than you'd like to, then you, my friend, are skinny fat. And there's 4 ways that you can fix this problem. The first way is through your nutrition. Now, if you're new to the channel here, my name's Jeff. I post content about nutrition, about strength training, about fat loss, and I try to make it as sustainable, as relatable, and as easy to follow as possible. There's a lot of misinformation out there on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you are on social media. There's going to be a bunch of bullshit. And so what I want to do is I want to cut through all that, keep things as simple as possible. So nutrition is the first thing that you need to focus on if you want to get rid of that skinny fat look. The first thing you need to do is download an app to track your calories. You can use Cronometer. You can use MyFitnessPal. I used MyFitnessPal for probably 10 years. I'm using Cronometer now just because it's free and it has a barcode scanner. Use these apps to track your food. You're also going to need a food scale. You want to weigh out your food in grams, not ounces, not cups, not tablespoons. You want to actually measure out the food that you're eating in grams and then track it in your tracking app. Do this for 2 days. If you can do this for the next 2 days, I promise you, you'll get into a groove with it. You'll understand the app and how it works. And if you need to figure out how many calories you should be eating, check the description because I put a free fat loss calculator down below in the description. Just use it. Don't overthink it. Just get started. Set the app at the calories that my calorie calculator will give you. And I promise you, you'll start making progress. The next thing you need to do is make sure that you hit enough grams of protein per day. Now, people overthink this so much. I can't believe how much people overthink how much they need to eat protein. All you need to do is take your current body weight and multiply by 0.7. Now, let's say you weigh 300 pounds and you know you should probably weigh 150 pounds. Don't use your current body weight. Use your goal body weight. Whatever your end goal body weight is, multiply that by 0.7, and that's how many grams of protein you should be eating. This is not in kilograms, this is in pounds. So that's the formula for protein. If that sounds like a lot of protein, let's say you found your number and it's 100 grams of protein, 120 grams of protein, let's say. What you need to do is you need to pre-log your food ahead of time in MyFitnessPal or Cronometer, whatever app you're using. Pre-log it. So let's say for breakfast, you have 3 eggs and 4 egg whites. Cool. That should be around 30 grams of protein. You're already a third of the way there. Then for lunch, you have some grilled chicken breast. Okay, cool. You have 6 ounces of grilled chicken breast. That's 50 grams of protein. And 6 ounces is only really like the size of your palm. So it's really not that much meat. So boom, you got your grilled chicken breast, your egg whites, your eggs. You're already at like 80 grams of protein. Now, all you need to do is have dinner. Make sure that that's centered around protein and you're good to go. This will require some forethought. It will require you to plan ahead a little bit because you'll need to make sure that every meal is planned around protein because that is what's going to keep you full in a calorie deficit. It's what's also going to keep you satisfied and keep cravings at bay. And it is also going to help you retain muscle and build muscle in a calorie deficit because if you're skinny fat, the problem is you don't have enough muscle mass and you have too much body fat. Even if you're at a weight like that's not that crazy, even if you're not that overweight, it's okay. It just means that you need to lean up and build some muscle. Now, the second piece of the equation is going to be training. Strength train 3 to 4 times per week. Now, what does this mean? What is strength training? Strength training means that you are going to lift heavy weights somewhere between 6 to 10 reps, which means let's say you're doing a dumbbell bench press. That's how many times for one set you're going to press the dumbbells up and down. So 1 rep, 2 reps, 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps, 6 reps. Okay, there you go. You just did 1 set. Now, you're going to rest about a minute or 2. You're gonna go on to your second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you can do 6, you can do 10, anywhere between that rep range. Now, if you don't know what exercises to do and how to do it, I will also be talking about a free training program probably in tomorrow's video. I'm gonna be doing these videos pretty frequently, so I'm trying to get this channel rolling. I have another channel, but I want to do more of like a daily unedited videos to help you with your health and fitness. So it'll be a little more off the cuff, not as scripted as some of my other content out there. So if you like that sort of thing, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel, as this channel is brand new and I'm trying to get it off the ground. You can also leave me a comment and let me know if you guys would like the free workout program, and I'll keep working on that. I'll try to get it out in tomorrow's video. Now, so you've got your strength training program. It's important that you follow a program, but it's also important that you do what's called progressive overload. And what this means is that you are basically going to increase the weight or increase the reps every single week. So you're going to have 3 workouts. You're going to have a push day, which is going to be your pushing muscles. You're going to have a pull day, which is going to be your pulling muscles. And then you're going to have a leg day to work your lower body. So let's say on week 1, on your push day, you do 25 pounds for a dumbbell bench press. Awesome. Good job. The next week, you're going to try to do 27 pounds or 30 pounds for the dumbbell bench press. Same amount of reps. If you can't get as many reps, that's okay. Next week, you try it again. If it's way too heavy, you might need to drop the weight down and try to get more reps. That's okay. Eventually, you will get stronger, and you'll get stronger way faster than you think you will. So that's the premise for strength training. And over time, your body is going to adapt to this progressive overload by building more muscle, and you're going to reshape, and your body's going to relearn how to distribute those calories and distribute that fat and muscle tissue across your body, and you're going to get rid of that skinny fat look. Now, number 3 is going to be non-exercise activity. So this is the amount of walking that you do throughout the day. You want to make sure that your steps are high, guys. What I mean is, like, you should get a wearable. You should get a watch. This one's made by Garmin. You could use a Fitbit. You could use an Apple Watch. You could use the step tracker on your phone. If that's all you got, that's okay. Just make sure your phone is in your pocket and you're using it consistently. From there, you want to make sure that you are trying to get somewhere between 7 to 10K steps per day. If you can do that, you're going to be at a good spot to lose body fat and build some muscle and get rid of that skinny fat physique. Now, how to make adjustments, because you might need to make adjustments after some time. What you want to do is you want to aim for consistency. If you're being like 100% consistent, and you're not seeing results, the scale isn't moving, you're not noticing changes in your bodies after 4 to 6 weeks, somewhere around there, then you may need to make some adjustments to your calories, and you may need to make adjustments to your steps. So by bringing calories down and keeping protein around the same, you won't be starving, and you should never feel starving. Yes, you're going to deal with some hunger, that's normal, but you should never be starving. So it's important to realize that hunger is normal. It's a normal part of the process. You should be hungry some of the time, especially when you wake up in the morning. And if you're not hungry, you're probably not in a calorie deficit. So just make sure you're tracking accurately. All those little licks, bites, and tastes of food, that stuff all adds up. So make sure you're tracking that stuff. Another thing I would make sure to recommend is that you're getting good sleep and that you are hydrating yourself. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water, because that's super important. Other than that, you may need to bump up steps every now and then. You may need to bring calories down every now and then, but you should be able to make progress on the journey, or at least get started on your own. If you need a little bit more help and support and accountability, you can apply for one-on-one coaching in the link in the description. So I'm going to leave the free calorie calculator down below, and then I'm going to leave a link to apply for one-on-one coaching. It's super affordable. I don't charge an arm and a leg for what I do, but I'm very proud of the service that I provide to my clients. It's top tier. I really go the distance from our one-on-one coaching clients, and I help them get results. And I'll display some of those results on my page if you guys want to go check it out. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, and yeah, do the YouTube likey, commenty stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.